What if your own power was killing the person you love most? That's not a villain's scheme. That's just the life of Peter Parker. This is Amazing Spider-Man 31, 32, and 33. Written and drawn by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. Published in 1965 and 1966. 3 issues that contain what many consider the single greatest Spider-Man sequence ever put on a page. Here's what you need to know going in. Peter Parker is a freshman at Empire State University.
Aunt May, the woman who raised him, who sacrificed everything for him, is dying in the hospital. And Peter knows something her doctors don't. Years ago, after an accident, Peter gave her a blood transfusion.
His blood. Radioactive blood.
The same mutation that gives him his powers has been slowly poisoning her for years.
He did this. Not a villain. Him. The only treatment is an experimental radioactive isotope called ISO-36.
But a criminal mastermind called the Master Planner has stolen every supply of it in the world.
And the clock is running out. Issue 31, If This Be My Destiny.
Peter Parker walks through his first days at college like a ghost. Everyone else is excited, new classes, new friends, new life.
Peter can't concentrate on any of it. He spends his days at the hospital watching Aunt May deteriorate and his nights swinging through the city looking for any lead on the Master Planner. He doesn't sleep. He barely eats.
He almost fails his classes. While everyone around him wonders why the brilliant science scholarship kid is falling apart, Peter Parker is carrying the weight of a woman's life in his hands, and he knows it's his fault she needs saving.
Issue 32, Man on a Rampage. Spider-Man finally tracks the Master Planner to a hidden underwater base. He fights through waves of henchmen. He reaches the vault where the stolen serum is being held. And then the Master Planner steps out of the shadows. It's Dr. Octopus. They fight. Spider-Man has beaten him before. He can beat him again.
But this time, during the battle, the entire base destabilizes.
The ceiling comes down.
And when the dust settles, Spider-Man is pinned beneath tons of collapsed machinery.
Water is rising through the cracks.
The serum Aunt May's only chance is sitting just a few feet away, completely out of reach.
Issue 33, the final chapter. I've failed. Just now, when it counted most, I've failed. That's the first thought. Not rage. Not defiance. Just a teenage boy, buried alive, staring at the thing he came to get, knowing the person he loves most is going to die because he couldn't reach it. He thinks of Aunt May. He thinks of Uncle Ben. The 2 people who've been kindest to him. The 2 people he has failed. He let Uncle Ben die. He caused Aunt May's illness. He cannot, will not, let this be how it ends. Within my body is the strength of many men. What follows is 3 pages that Steve Ditko drew like his life depended on it.
Spider-Man, beaten, exhausted, half-drowned, digs down into something that isn't strength, not really.
It's refusal.
Pure, absolute refusal to fail the people he loves again.
It's moving. The machinery begins to shift. It's moving. The water is rising. The base is collapsing around him. His body is giving out. And he keeps pushing. I did it. I'm free. He breaks out. He grabs the serum. He fights through Doc Ock's remaining soldiers in the flooded tunnel, half dead, running on nothing but the knowledge that Aunt May is in a hospital bed and he is the only person who can save her. He gets out. He gets to the hospital. He delivers the serum. And then he collapses. When Aunt May wakes up, Peter Parker is sitting beside her bed. Bruised. Exhausted. He hasn't slept. He's still in his civilian clothes, which are soaked through and ruined. I didn't let you down this time, Aunt May. I didn't fail you. That line. That's everything. Spider-Man lifts that machinery not because he's strong enough. He almost certainly isn't. He lifts it because not lifting it is not an option, because the thought of failing another person he loves is more unbearable than the weight of the world pressing down on him. This is what Stan Lee and Steve Ditko understood about this character that nobody else has ever quite matched. Spider-Man's power is not his strength or his spider sense or his web shooters. His power is that he cannot stop. He cannot quit. Not when it matters. Not when someone he loves needs him. Amazing Spider-Man 33. The greatest single issue in Spider-Man history.